All right, yo guys, I'm gonna do something I haven't done in a minute. We're gonna review a hair product today. This is a clay pomade. It's kind of a collab between Samson's Haircare and Lockhart's pomade. They wanted to do this, this one called 50 Below, and it's commemorating the 50th anniversary of the sinking of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Now, it's kind of interesting the way this came about, because right around the time they did this offering, I think it was around the time of the anniversary of the sinking, so it kind of rose in the popular consciousness. And you had all these videos going around online of these guys in the car with their buddies singing along to the, the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald, and crying, getting emotional and getting in their feelings, because it's such a guy thing, Guys go out and do the hard, dangerous jobs. They set their faces into the storm. They put themselves in God's hands, and they kind of hope and pray for the best. And sometimes the best doesn't come, and they have to pay an ultimate price. So kind of cool. I can't remember what they called the scent for this. I don't even know if they had a name for it, but I remember the way they described it online. I kind of liked the sound of it, so I thought I'd buy some of this stuff and check it out. As you guys may know, if you've been following the channel for a while, I have used Lockhart's pomade in the past. I don't know if I ever reviewed them. I think I was using their pomade right around the time I first started doing, pompadour and hair product videos, but I don't think I've reviewed any. I may have. I'd have to go back. But I've been a big fan of Samson's. They're a new company that's come out in the last couple of years. They're Christian owned, and I really like their products. I really like them. So I've used a few of their products, a couple of their clays, and like a paste. And they haven't been my favorite as product wise, but they have good scents and they work well. They're just not always what I'm looking for. So I'm interested to see how this is going to compare. So, and they got the picture of the ship here on here. And another reason I wanted to get some of this is I'm from Michigan. So this is a very Michigan thing, the Edmund Fitzgerald sunk in the Great Lakes. And they're also handcrafted in the USA. So let's just kind of dive in here. It was actually manufactured by Lockhart, even though it was a collab with Samson's. It's a high hold, low shine pomade. Let's dig into it. Whoa. So this smells pretty good. It smells kind of like a combination of a clay and like an old school pomade. I don't know how else to describe that. This is how it comes out. It's kind of, it's more on the wet side than the, I guess I would say, gummy side, like a typical clay. So it spreads really easily. Some of them can be a little chalky. Some of them can be a little bit stiff. This has a nice soft consistency. So we're gonna throw some in the hair. I'm just throwing it in dry hair. Clays work with dry hair. You can put them in wet hair. I think they're a little more effective in dry hair. A little bit more. I'm not using much to start with. My hair has gotten pretty fine in recent years, so it doesn't require as much pomade or as heavy of a pomade as it used to when I was younger and in my wilder days with wilder mane. So I will say it spreads into the hair pretty well, transfers off the hands pretty well, leaves the hands feeling slightly tacky but not overly sticky, which is a good sign. One thing I don't like about some modern pomades, and this includes something I tried from Samson's, is sometimes when you get it in there, it just feels really sticky. And when it's so sticky that you can't pull a comb through it because it's basically yanking or breaking your hair, that's too much for me. I understand you need some stickiness for hold and for volume, but can have too much of a good thing. So, and I know I kind of nitpick about these different pomades that I review. And I just do that because I'm analyzing them. I'm not trying to be hard on the companies because, dude, it's gotta be such a challenge to try and formulate one of these from scratch and try to find the right mixture of ingredients for, hold, for, ease of spreading through the hair, for release from the hand, for, long-term hold, recombability, all these different things, how easily it washes out. This looks really good, actually. Let's see how the back looks here. Not too bad. My most recent cut, I went much shorter again. This is about a month or so old now. So it's starting to grow in. I actually just retrimmed my neck, which I have to do at least once between haircuts. But I like this. It smells great. And I'm kind of sorry it's limited edition. I just used a little off the lid here is all. This is kind of how it looks. I think if I held this long enough, it would pour out. So I don't want to do that because I think I paid rather handsomely for this stuff. But yeah, 50 Below by Lockhart's and Samson's, both great pomade companies that have been around for, well, Lockhart's has been around for a good 15 plus years, maybe 20. Samson's is a newer company, but it's nice to see them collabing and kind of sharing ideas, sharing tech, if you will. And I hope to see more from both of them in the future. Thank you guys for your support. If you're not already a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button, click the bell icon so you get notified when every time I post a video. I don't post a lot of them, so you won't get hammered. Also, if you like this video, smash the like button, leave a comment if you want. Let me know if you've tried anything from either of these brands, and if there's any other brands that you like that maybe you think I should check out. I'm always looking for new stuff. Thanks, guys. Dig you later. God bless.